So, week six. In week six, we're concentrating on economics, labor market, and economics. There's no doubt that artificial intelligence is going to have a huge effect on the world economy. And I think there's an interesting, put it back up here. I think this is an interesting chart, whatever it is. So, the different levels of exposure to AI of different sorts of jobs. Legal jobs apparently being the most exposed, and construction being least exposed, and you can see why. I mean, it's an interesting thing, but there are a lot of jobs that will be affected by AI, no doubt about it. It's going to change a lot of economics, whether you have that sort of job or not. That's why I think we need to look at the big picture of how it will change things. I would imagine in unexpected ways. And I think one of the things that reading these articles and reading what people have to say is how conservative people are and how most of them, even in these jobs that are the most exposed, seem to downplay the impact. Because people, I think people really kind of just by nature think that the world is going to stay the same. And sometimes they're right. Sometimes the world does stay the same, but not always. For instance, if you look at some of the comments that people make on these articles, let's just say software developers. Software developers will, I think, typically say, "Well, I've looked at ChatGPT and I really can't see it doing much." Well, sure. I mean, ChatGPT today may not be able to do the kind of things that you do. But the thing about AI is that it's constantly becoming more powerful. That's what I learned through looking at ChatGPT and seeing what it could do in terms of, responding to essay prompts that I gave or passing exams that I gave. It has a rather uneven record, but I think I can detect that it's getting better. That is, it's doing things today that it couldn't do a year ago or 6 months ago. So when we look at the future and how the world economy will be changed by AI, we can't look at the state of AI today. We have to keep in mind that it will become more powerful and it will be able to do things perhaps that today that we can't imagine it doing. So I mean, I'm not saying that is a definite fact, but it's quite likely. I mean, think about what I'm doing in this course, putting together a unique educational framework, a set of readings in a certain context with commentary, a set of assignments. Could AI do what I'm doing today? Well, certainly not exactly how I'm doing it. That is, if you've bothered to get this far in the video, I don't know if AI could do this, have an informal, completely improvisational little chat. But, you know, I don't think that it's unimaginable. And clearly, it's not even what students want, or certainly what the educational authorities want. I mean, they want educational packages to be delivered to students in as economical a way. So, if an AI were to develop a course, administer the course, teach the course, it would have, you know, of course, at first, at least lack the kind of personal touch that I can give or any other teacher can give a course like this. But I think that personal touch or that individuality or that humanness of the course is something that most educational authorities who are not teachers or administrators would gladly do if they could save money. So who knows what the future is going to bring, but it's going to bring something.